All right, welcome once again to Sin Bin Stream. We wrap up a NHL hockey doubleheader here with the Utah Mammoth at Edmonton Oilers. Looks like we're about to sing the anthems. Earlier, we had the Canes hosting the Golden Knights, and it was 6-3 Vegas over Carolina. Oh, shoot. What did I do with my... Whoops. All right, audio's good. Why is this behind? And I'm trying to find my... wrist guard. Must have misplaced it. All right, well, I'll have to find it in a minute. All right, it was 6-3. Let's go through the other finals so far. In Buffalo, Blue Jackets beat the Sabres in overtime 4-3. In Toronto, Maple Leafs 4-3 winners over the Flames. In Philly, Flyers 3, Penguins 2. That went to a shootout. And those are the only finals from tonight. Ducks, Panthers 2-2. Looks like they just finished overtime. And we'll also be heading to a shootout. All right, I'm going to quick look from my wrist guard. I'll be right back. Gosh darn it. All right, found it. It was on the table just to the left. All right, I'll get the poll going real quick. Make sure that's muted. All right, that's good. All right. All right, yep, still doing the anthems. Don't have any Mammoth gear yet. May have to get some. I would have been all in on Utah Yeti had that happened. But I do like the Mammoth colors, but I don't have anything yet. Never had any Phoenix or Arizona Coyote gear either. Oh, you know what? I need the charger for my tablet. Well, that I can wait till the first intermission to get. All right. Skinner in net for the Oilers. Oh, they're wearing some fancy Oilers jerseys, not with the oil drop logo like it is at center ice. And Vejmelka, or Vemelka, I think the J is silent. Vemelka for Utah, but the Oilers are going to be in like white, mostly white jerseys going left to right, and the Mammoth are in their dark blue jerseys going right to left. So this is a little confusing. All right, we'll get the roster report up so we can check that from time to time. Game is well underway here. 19:50 to go. First period. All right, into the far boards battle, and Utah gets it. They're going the other way. Far face-off circle shot. I think that was steered aside by Skinner unless it went off the side of the net. Under 19.5 to go, opening period. Doing the Sportsnet feed out of Canada over the Mammoth feed. All right, line changes. Edmonton has it in their own end. They skated up the near boards. Oof. They got a lot of ads, too. They're covering up their score bug. Back to the blue line and out. Edmonton couldn't keep it in. Skinner plays it up the far boards to the neutral zone. And something happened on a hit. What's the call here? 1853. 1-0 shots on goal, Utah. All right. Trying to get the draw. Man, he's kicked people out already. Just drop the puck, linesman. Oh, my gosh. Now he's kicked one out for each team. This is insane. Drop the puck. Finally, the draw, and Edmonton has it in their own end. Up the far boards. Neutral ice. And dumped in from the red line by the Oilers. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Mammoth going the other way. Cross ice pass into the O-zone. Backhander steered on net and frozen by Skinner. And they're going through the lineups. I don't have the time. Well, we'll go with 18. Yeah, 28. Mammoth on a 7-0 win streak right now. Second longest active win streak in NHL. New Jersey's got 8. Okay, come on. Can we get back to the action? All right. Oh my gosh, drop the puck. It's going to be one of those games all night. Finally, draw taken, kept in at the blue line by the Mammoth. Shot blocked from the far face-off circle. That shot was wide and goes down the length of the ice the other way. Mammoth take it behind their own net. That was Sergachev. And we get an icing on the Mammoth at 18:07. Hey, Thax, thanks. I hope you're having a good night as well. Thanks for checking in. Full night of hockey. Got a doubleheader here. Second game. Man, it is windy outside right now here in the Chicago suburbs, too. Great. Another Oiler kicked out of the draw. I cannot stand this. All right, who's taking the draw? Draisaitl or... Okay, it's Draisaitl against Cooley. Cooley wins it behind, but there's a battle for the puck and behind the net. Draisaitl brings it out. Back to the blue line. Cross ice pass into the near boards. That centering pass is blocked behind the net. Center to the slot. That gets away from Draisaitl up the far boards. Edmonton has to take it into the neutral zone, and they dump it in. To the slot. Shot. Kick save. We're going back the other way. Nope. Kept in by... Was that Nugent Hopkins? No, wait. He's not even on Edmonton anymore, is he? I think. No, he is. Let's see. No, it was Podkolzin. Nugent Hopkins is 93. I think it was 92. All right, puck is sent behind the Edmonton net. 2-1 shots on goal, Edmonton. All right, puck is in the bench area, I believe, at 17:03. We got a whistle. Excuse me. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Thax. Thanks for checking in. Oh, I forgot the poll. I got to remember that next. Maybe I can squeeze this in right away. Forgot the records, though. All right, I'll see if I can find the records too. All right, face off behind their own net now, up the boards and down the length of the ice. Edmonton skates it out of their own end. Over the red line, they chip it into the far or near corner. I see Nugent Hopkins out there now. Back to the blue line. Shot from the far blue line, knocked down by the Mammoth. They skate it out of their own end into the neutral zone. Near face-off circle, centering pass gets through to the far boards, kept in, sent around the net. Edmonton can't get it out. Battle in the far corner behind the Oiler net. And Mammoths take it in again. Near face-off circle behind the net. Looking. Tried to get it to the slot. Somebody tripped. And Oilers can't get it out. Kept in by Mammoth. Nugent Hopkins has it. He passes it, and the defense will hold the puck to the side of the net while they get a line change. 2-2 shots on goal. 15:45 to go, first period. Down into the far corner. Mammoth up the near side. They're going the other way. They got a 2-on-1. Shot from the near faceoff circle was high or wide. Oilers going the other way. Centering pass, far faceoff circle. That shot was high. Mammoth cross ice pass in their own end. And both teams going for changes. So they just keep it in their own end. Mammoth. Center ice takeaway by Edmonton, but the puck goes the other way. Oilers have it in front of the benches. Takeaway by Mammoth going the other way. In the slot, near face-off circle, shot was wide. Kept in at the blue line. Down low, near face-off circle. That shot is blocked by the Oilers. And sent up ahead. Mammoth dump it in from the red line into the near corner. Behind the Oiler net. And cross ice pass into the near boards and missed everybody, so that'll be icing at 14-19. Tired as heck, but the evening is doing pretty well. Got up. 5 a.m. Oh, my gosh. Well, that was nice of you, Thax. 14-19 to go. 2-2 shots on goal. Yeah, I'll get the poll in a little bit. I think the under 14-minute timeout will do it. Excuse me. All right. Still waiting on the linesman to drop the dang puck. Finally. Wow. And the Oilers get it out to neutral ice. Mammoth pass to the left wing. Centering pass, far faceoff circle. Got through everybody. Far boards. Oilers going the other way. Mammoth take it in their own end. The puck, in their own defensive zone. Puck battle in the far corner. Wraparound, no. Centering pass, shot didn't get through. Battle behind the Oiler net. Far face-off circle, shot or pass. Both are blocked. I don't know if a rebound too. Schmaltz tries to send one. I think he was trying to pass to the far face-off circle, and Oilers are going the other way. Still 2-2 shots on goal. 13-20. Draisaitl, that shot is blocked. Puck comes free to the crease, but deflected, kept in at the blue line by the Oilers. And center ice, Oilers puck. Pass ahead, near boards, back to the blue line for the Oilers. And a shot from the blue line that steered into the far corner. May have gone on net, but Oilers try to get a couple changes. They dump it in from neutral ice. And Mammoth going the other way, drop pass to the left wing, into the slot. That shot is blocked. We're going the other way now. I think that's, what's his name? Oh, my, McDavid. Good Lord, I blanked for a second. Pass to the near faceoff circle, shot blocked into the near corner. Under 12:20 to go, first period. Nugent Hopkins touches it. And it's behind the net. Mammoth tried to get it out. Now they finally do at neutral ice. And they have it in their own end. Both teams going for a line change. Centering pass got through. Mammoth still have the puck in the O-zone. Shot from the center near the blue line. Either saved or blocked. No rebound. It got swept aside by Skinner. So back and forth we go, and just all these off-target shots. And centering pass goes through. Going the other way. Edmonton dumps it in. And Mammoth going the other way. Both teams trying to change. But there's no off. Well, now they say 4-2 shots on goal, Mammoth, somehow. I guess on that last rush. Shot, and I think that was high. That was right outside the crease, and he missed the net. Back to the blue line, cross ice pass to the far face-off circle. Oilers puck in the O-zone. Well, I thought that was knocked down with a high stick by the Mammoth. And they finally just get it out to neutral zone. Oilers have it in their own end. Oh, stolen, and that shot is blocked. Centering pass, shot. Oh, it went in somehow, some way. It's 1-0 Mammoth. Cooley. Wow, I didn't see how that could have gone in from that angle, but it's Mammoth 1, Oilers 0. Oh, who was that? Roslovic missed that one over the top of the bar. Oh, that hit the far post and went in. Again, Cooley from Gunther. Yeah, Gunther from the far face-off circle, Cooley from the near face-off circle, and just banged it in off the goal post. Nice shot by Cooley. 4-3 shots on goal. 1-0 Mammoth. All right. Face-off won by the Mammoth. Schmaltz couldn't dump it in. Oilers have it in their own end. 10:23 to go, first period. And we got a whistle at 10:21. Yeah, nice shot by Cooley. Beat him glove side. Just above the glove. Maybe even tipped the glove of Skinner and went in off the goal post from Gunther. All right, let me here we'll take a quick look at the standings and get the poll up there. All right, Mammoth are 8-2. They've won 8 straight. Oilers are 4-4-2. I think I heard Connor McDavid has 1 goal, which seems kind of odd for him. Vejmelka against Skinner. All right, we got Mata, Marino, Schmaltz, Keller, Gunther, Tanev, McBain, Simashev, Heaton, Cole, O'Brien, Carcone. All right, Kraus. Paterka is 77. Stenlin, Schmidt, Cooley, and Sergachev. Okay. Bouchard, Frederick, Ekholm, Henrique, Savoy, Nurse, Kulak, Roslovic, Draisaitl, Emberson, Stetcher, Howard, Tomasek, Mangiapane, Padol, Podkolson, Nugent Hopkins, Volman, and McDavid. All right, let's make sure we're live. Never know. This app. All right. Oh, by the way, speaking of Nurse, Darnell Nurse, who has a sister, Kia Nurse, who played in the WNBA this year for the Chicago Sky. I heard the owners or the commissioner is offering the players a 30-day extension to try and get the negotiations or the deal going. All right, center ice draw into their own end. McDavid with the puck behind the net. They keep it in. Well, now Mammoth are going the other way. Ahead to Keller to the right wing. I think it's Schmaltz. Keller behind the net. Loses the puck. McDavid not there in time. Kept in by the Mammoth into the far boards. Keller behind the Oiler net. Near face-off circle, far face-off circle to the near face-off circle. Blue line pass, far face-off circle, shot. Puck was loose. Looked like they had a rebound attempt. Glove down. Mammoth still have the puck. It's 4-4 shots on goal. Far face-off or far corner, sent around to the near corner. Up the boards. McDavid finally gets it. He's got a 1-on-2. He lost the puck. But, if anybody can stick handle through two defenders, it's McDavid. Looks like both teams getting some line changes here. All right, Mammoth couldn't get it out. Oilers were offsides. 8:58. Vemelka. Yeah, I think the J is silent. Oh, yeah, we just had the under 14. Now we got the under 10. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's make that Edmonton stick out a little more. We'll make it orange. They're wearing like a cream-colored shirt. Yeah, let's make them orange instead. Make it stand out. It doesn't blend in with the hoodie. Excuse me. That blue just looks a little too dark for Edmonton blue. All right, there we go. Yeah, we'll go with that. It pops a little more. And I think we'll switch to that hat as well. All right, there we go. All right, let's make sure we're live coming out of the break. It says we are. All right. All right, let's see the poll. No votes yet. All right. All right, we are back underway. Battle along the boards. Nobody's digging this one out. They're just pinning it up against the boards. All right. Sent to the slot, kept in at the blue line by the Oilers. Long shot may have gotten through. And battle along the boards. 8:18 to go. Shot, another save into the near boards. And cross ice pass for the Mammoth, far face-off circle, centering pass, drop pass, nobody there to clean it up in the slot for the Mammoth. They take the puck again. That's, gosh darn, I can't think of his name. I'm blanking. Sorry, it was Paterka at 7:54. We got a whistle. Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah, it's been a long day for me too, but all right, we still didn't get the draw. It's 7-4 shots on goal in favor of Edmonton. We got to fix the hat. There we go. All right. Behind their own net. That was Bouchard. Still not out. All right, Mammoth in their own end. And we got a whistle, though. 7:34. Now they just took a shot away for Edmonton. 6-4. But 1-0 on the Cooley goal. And the assist was Gunther. All right, do we have a penalty or offside? I think we had offside. All right. All right, Mammoth shot and save held on by Skinner at 7:24. 6-5 shots on goal now. All right, near circle draw in the Edmonton end. Face off won by the Oilers, taken behind the net, stolen by the Mammoth. It's sitting right outside the crease, and the Oilers knock it into the near boards. Behind the Oiler net, and the Oilers, it's blocked. They have to take it behind the net, up the near boards, chipped, not out. Mammoth keep it in. Far face-off circle, centering pass. Must have gotten chipped into the netting behind the net at 6:57. 6-6 shots on goal. Yeah, again, the Oilers are wearing like this cream or maybe off-white color. Does not have the traditional Oiler logo. It just says Oilers in like cursive. I've never seen these before. They look more like the Islanders than they do the Oilers for some reason. All right, into the near corner after the draw. Under 7 minutes to go. Battle for the puck. Kept in by the Mammoth. McDavid has it, though, and he passes it. Played behind the net by the goalie. And again, that was Vejmelka. Now the Oilers take it out from behind their own net. They're working on their breakout play. Up the near boards, McDavid shot. I think that was blocked. Back to neutral ice. Mammoth trying to get a couple changes. Oilers take over in their own end. They'll head off for some changes. McDavid gets it right back. 1-on-4 situation. They had him surrounded. Taken away, though, still in the O zone for the Oilers. Now passed out of the zone. And the Oilers dump it in from the red line. 5:45 to go in the opening period. Still tied 6-6 shots on goal, but the Mammoth have the 1-0 lead. In their own end, they send it behind the net. That was Mata, and they finally got it down behind the Oiler net. where Bouchard takes a hit behind the net. Battle in the near corner. Played behind the net. All right. Cross-ice pass. Shot. Either blocked or Skinner got a piece of it. Kept in at the blue line. In the slot. Another shot. That gets deflected wide into the near corner. And the Oilers still can't get it out. Now it's at neutral ice. Cross-ice pass. They'll regroup in their own end. Both teams going for line changes. 4:48 to go, first period. Let's go Oilers. Lots of time, no time for negative feedback. Cheers to Oilers. McDavid, go, go. Just shoot. Wow. Thanks, Violet Pierre. Or Pierre. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, we got another Oilers game coming up, I think, soon. I think Thursday. Aren't they playing the Rangers? I'm going to do that game as well. All right, battle for the puck. Mammoth out of their own end. Up ahead. Near face-off circle now. Cross-ice pass out of the zone, so they'll have to regroup. 4:07 to go, first period. Oilers getting a couple changes. Back behind the net. They skated out of their own end. It's McDavid screaming up the right wing. Drop pass behind the net to McDavid into the far corner. He sends it back to the blue line. Shot gets blocked by the Mammoth. Kept in for a minute, but we got a 2-on-2 going the other way. Now a 3-on-3. Schmaltz missed the puck in the near boards, and the Oilers have it going the other way. Not a lot of shots on goal right now, though. Another mishap, and Keller sends a cross-ice pass to Schmaltz, I think. They cross to the other face-off circle. Big rebound on a shot, and nobody from the Mammoth could get a stick on it. And now the Oilers will take it out of their own end. 7-6 shots on goal, Mammoth. Far corner. Along the board, sent to the near side. Keller with it. I think it's Keller. It's hard to see his 9. It's always tucked in. Right up the middle. And they lose the puck. Oilers have it in their own end. 2:47 to go, second period. Mammoth are young, strong, and fast, says first try. Thank you. All right, battle at the center ice, really. Dumped in by the Oilers behind the net. Yeah, Mammoth are on fire. They're 8 straight wins. Only the Devils have won more at 9. Shot is blocked in the far faceoff circle. We're going the other way. Oilers work it into the near boards. Turned it over, though. Shot from the near faceoff circle. It's a goal. Wait, that was a goal. Holy cow. That is 77, who is, of course, Peterka. All right, my bad. I thought he saved it. Peterka puts the Mammoth up 2-0. Looked like they beat Skinner blocker side, near post. Yep. And I don't know what happened, but Peterka from the near faceoff circle beat him. Yeah, high. Just above the blocker, so near post, top shelf. Okay, that should be 8-6 shots on goal unless they took another shot away. I don't think they did. 2:15 to go, actually. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Gosh darn it. Didn't mean to do that. And I just did it again. I meant to hit play, and I hit the wrong button. All right, we'll get it sometime. Unassisted, they say, so far for Peterka. 1:53 to go. All right, behind the net. Vejmelka plays it to the far corner. Back behind the net again for the Mammoth. Up the far boards. Cross-ice pass to the near boards. A minute and a half to play, first period. All right, Mammoth just playing with the puck, trying to finish their line change, apparently. And they center it at neutral ice, but Oilers dump it in. It's back out to neutral ice. 1:07 to go. Near boards. Battle for the puck at the blue line. Going the other way. A breakaway. Drop pass. Nobody could get a shot on goal. They tried to center it. It got blocked. Oilers going the other way. Under a minute to go. And an offsides on McBain of the Mammoth. Oh, I guess we didn't take the under 6 timeout. There's 48.4 to go in the opening period. 2-0 Mammoth, and they say 9-6 now, shots on goal. All right, Cooley opened the scoring, his 8th from Gunther, and Peterka unassisted. All right, we'll take a look at the goal visualizer. Cooley, number 92. He's at like center ice. He gets a cross-ice pass and then buries it off the far post and in. He beat Skinner glove side from the near face-off circle. And then this last one by Peterka was near post over the blocker. So Peterka's 77. There's a turnover at the neutral ice. Peterka grabs the loose puck, works in, and beats Peterka to the near side over the blocker. Wait, maybe we can scroll this up. Yeah, you can see at least Peterka on our... we'll go Peterka. All right, there we go. Nope, still can't see the name. That's weird. All right. There, Draisaitl and Hayton. All right, gotta check if we're live. Oh, brother. What happened to the app? Says I'm live. What is going on? Most points in first 800 games, non-North American born players. Draisaitl, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. Wow. Draisaitl has 7 goals this year. Holy Toledo. Battle in the near corner. Under 45 seconds to go, first period. Kept in at the blue line by the Oilers. Draisaitl gets it behind the net. Now he gets it back in the near corner. Bouchard keeps it in. McDavid to Draisaitl. Back to Bouchard at the blue line. In the corner. Draisaitl tried to touch it up. This time Bouchard couldn't keep it in. There's under 20 seconds to go. Far face-off circle. Mammoth have it, and they get it to neutral ice. Cross-ice pass to Bouchard. He feeds McDavid. McDavid in the near face-off circle. 4 seconds to go. Bouchard in the slot. Somebody shoot it. That's the end of the first period. 9-6 shots on goal. 2-0 Mammoth after one period. It's a bit of a shock here. And Violet giving a thumbs up. Well, hopefully the Oilers will play better for you, Violet, in the second period. We got 5 votes. It's 3 votes for the Mammoth winning and 2 for the Oilers. 60-40. All right, that's cool. All right, we'll get the clock here for when the third period resumes. I'm going to have to fix my schedule here. We'll go over some numbers first. I'll try to fix that. Again, Logan Cooley opened the scoring, his 8th from Gunther. Then Peterka unassisted, his 4th. No penalties. 9-6 Mammoth on the shots. 53.3% of the faceoffs in Mammoth. 46.7 Oilers. They have the numbers. 8 of 15 and 7 of 15. Interesting. I don't remember seeing that before. Yeah, no power plays. 5-3 hits, Utah. 6-3 block shots, Oilers. 6-2 giveaways, Oilers. Takeaways tied 3-3. Next game is March 24th in Utah in this series, and the finale of the 3-game season series is in Utah April 7th as well. Playing Ross. So Skinner with 7 saves on 9 shots, and Vamelka 6 saves on 6 shots on goal. Oilers didn't get too many shots on goal, I feel like, late in the period. All right, let's check for any finals here as well. Anything new? Yeah. Bruins were down 2-0. They win in Boston 5-2 over the Islanders. Panthers at home lose 3-2 in a shootout to the Ducks. In Buffalo, Blue Jackets win 4-3 in overtime over the Sabres. A game we did here on Sinbin's stream, Hurricanes at home lose 6-3 to the Knights. They had at least one empty netter, I think. I think it was just one. Yeah. Hurricanes were up 3-2 as well. They choked. In Toronto, the Maple Leafs beat the Flames 4-3. In Philadelphia, Flyers win 3-2 over the Penguins in a shootout. Still the face-off. Kings Sharks in less than an hour. Yeah. Canadians Kraken in 20-25 minutes in Seattle. Just underway. Rangers Canucks scoreless in Vancouver 14-44. This game's at intermission. Avalanche in Colorado 3-0 over the Devils. Again, the Devils I think have won 9 straight. In Chicago, 15:38 in the second. In the second, Blackhawks 4, Senators 3. 4 goals on 9 shots on goal. It's insane. 5:58 in the second. Stars 1-0 over the Capitals. 4:06 in the second. In St. Louis, Red Wings 4, Blues 1. 17:16 to go. In Minnesota, Wild 3, Jets 2. 11:42. And in Nashville, Lightning 3, Predators 1, 4:13 to go in that game. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's try to fix the schedule for Sunday. All right, taking the day off tomorrow. Only thing going is the World Series. The one NHL game will be on NHL Network, which I don't have. So the 29th through November 2nd. Yes, we'll have Rangers Oilers at 8 on Thursday night. Which is the next live stream as well. Friday afternoon on Halloween, we'll have the Avalanche at Golden Knights, 3 o'clock, followed by the NBA doubleheader. Celtics, Sixers, and Lakers, Grizzlies. Saturday, I could do a quadruple header, 12, 3, 6, and 9, but that's a little too much for the voice, so we'll do noon, 5, and 8. And I think we're going to do hockey on Sunday. I think I don't know. The Packers, I'm going to have to listen to and watch on Red Zone. They are not on in the Chicago area. The Bears are on the road, but at the same time, that's the only game we get. And I don't think so. They're playing the Panthers, and I don't think I'm going to get when they play the Giants either. So, oh yeah, I forgot to put the score in. All right, so let's go ahead and look at Sunday real quick. I don't know. I could do Bills Chiefs, but I don't know. So I won't get Lightning Mammoth. I won't get Flames Flyers. We can do Blue Jackets Islanders, and then I don't really want to do the Sharks. I think we'll do the Devils Ducks instead. Let's do that. 4 and 7 on Sunday. I think that's what we'll do. Get that scheduled right now. So the Columbus Blue Jackets at New York Islanders, 4 p. And New Jersey Devils at Anaheim Ducks, 7 p. Yeah, I think we'll do that instead. All right, let's see how that looks. I mean, I guess I could spell them out too, no? Nah. Blue Jackets at Islanders, Devils at Ducks, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, what time do the Eagles play? I forgot. I know he does Eagles games. He might be at work. He usually works Sunday, I think. Unless he's home from work by then. But yeah, good call, Thax. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to. I wouldn't mind doing the Red Wings, but man, the Sharks are dreadful. Haven't done a Devils game. I think I did a Ducks. Yeah. Hey, Violet, thank you. Sorry, I don't have anything currently to vote on. I apologize, but thanks for becoming a channel member. Appreciate you. We'll have to get some votes up there. It just hasn't been a ton to vote on. I guess I could say NFL or we could do that. NFL or hockey on Sunday. That's really the only thing to vote for. Let me put that up right now. Thanks, Violet. All right, real quick, whoops, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, the Eagles are on a bye. Okay. Well, yeah, if he's going to do that game, if he does the Ducks, I'll do a different game. I'll do the Sharks then. If I see, I'll change it. I'll send him a message in the Discord. I'll see what he's doing. Hey, we got some subs tonight. Yeah. If you haven't already done so and you enjoy what we're doing here, please consider hitting like and or subscribe. Doing one or both does help with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers, and that in turn will help grow the channel, and I thank you so much for your support. All right, let me put a members poll in there. All right, so NFL, let's see, Sunday, what's the date again? 11, is it the 2nd? 11/2. It is the 2nd. Sunday 11/2/25. Live stream NFL at Sunday 11/2/25. What should I live stream? ? And then I got to make it a poll. Channel members, text poll. NFL at 3:25 and was it 7:20? p. Actually, we'll make that the second option. Oh no, alphabetically. All right, fine. And then the other option is NHL at 4P, and 7P. I don't know. There's so much competition for football. You know, I don't know what it's just hard to grow the channel. All right, I'll check the buy. Spaceman says, "Let's go Mammoth." Thank you. All right, I can fill in the details. But let's just do that. NFL at 325 and 720, NHL at 4 and 7. Well, here we'll do it's for sure Blue Jackets at Islanders. And Devils Ducks. And if he does that game, I can't fit that all in. Blue Jackets, Islanders, Devils, Ducks. Or I'll switch to, who is that? Red Wings, Sharks, in case Hilltime's doing that one. What's the game? Let's see. What's today? 28th. All right, we'll go back to that. Let's check NFL.com. Yeah, I decided I didn't want to do Ravens Dolphins with or without Lamar. I just was not interested in a 2-5, 2-6 game. Yep, you're right. The Eagles are on a bye. You were right, Thax. All right, I'll ask if he's going to do that Ducks game, I'll switch to the Sharks instead. If anybody asks, I'll say, all right, we'll go to Hilltime Sports for that game. I really wish I could watch the Packer game. So it's Chiefs, Bills, and I mean, those aren't bad games. Chiefs, Bills, and Seahawks, Commanders. But man, there's just so much competition for NFL. All right, I put the poll up there. Hockey or NFL for Sunday. Everything else is, there weren't really any choices. Tomorrow I'm off. I guess I can change that NFL or NHL for now. We'll give that time for the poll. Otherwise, maybe we'll go with whoever votes first. We either have 2 or 3 channel members. We might have 3, but might go back down to 2. I'm wondering if 1 canceled. All right, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. Let's leave. Let's see if we got a final. Anything new? Doesn't look like it. I believe this is the only game close to being final. Yeah, Lightning Predators. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. What happened with Sportsnet? Yeah, I'm watching. I don't know. Should I go to the... Are you saying I should do the Utah broadcast instead of Sportsnet? What did I miss? Yeah, I don't know. I was doing the game off of Sportsnet through the ESPN app, ESPN Plus subscription. Boy, what's a joke is how often that app crashes on me. It's on... I shouldn't say anything because I'm probably going to jinx it. Oh, yeah, great. I can pay $40 a month to get ESPN Unlimited and Fox 1. And then eventually that'll go up, too. So they're having issues streaming, apparently. Okay. You know what? I'll just switch to the Mammoth. Okay. It's been okay, but I'll go to the Mammoth just in case. Thanks for the heads up. We should, yeah, you're right. We should be close to resuming here. Nope, that's not even the right game. Thanks for moving it. I was highlighted on the right game, and they tried to send me to the Rangers game. All right, yeah, we'll go to Mammoth. All right, we should be on the Mammoth feed. Let me clear this out of here. There we go. Let's get it ready for the second period. All right, we're just about set. Yeah, we are on the Mammoth feed. Yeah, I'm only paying $12.99 a month now for ESPN Plus. I'm not paying. I paid $29.99 for a month of ESPN Unlimited so that I could get the WNBA playoffs. But now we got just getting hockey, and I'm hoping some men's and women's college basketball. Actually, I like their graphic a little better too. All right, this time the graphic here is right. The Edmonton Oilers are going right to left, and the Mammoth are going left to right. Blast and a tie game, or 2-1 game. Goal for the Oilers. Ekholm. From the near faceoff circle, beat Vejmelka. 2-1. Oilers cut the lead in half. Beat them. I forgot. Vejmelka. This was stick side. I think Vejmelka's a lefty because he wears his glove on the right hand. Yeah, that was a Matthias Ekholm from Draisaitl, and they just added an assist for Bouchard. So that's Ekholm's first goal at 22 seconds into the third period. And we're back underway. Vejmelka behind his own net. Glove down by Mammoth in the near boards. Up the near boards. Dumped in by the Oilers to the far face-off circle. Skated around the net. Mammoth into the neutral zone. Dumped in from the red line. Behind the net. Oh, Schmaltz had a great centering pass, and they couldn't get anything on it. All right, battle into the far boards. Still, they say 9-6 shots on goal. There's a shot by the Mammoth. That was saved by Skinner. Dump back, and from the slot, whiffed on the shot. Oilers going the other way. They have numbers, 4-on-2. 4-on-3. Centering pass gets through everybody to the near boards. 18.5. They say 10-6 shots on goal. They must have taken away a shot from the first period, I guess, on Edmonton. And they're in their own end. Now they're behind their own net. All right. Draisaitl skated around. The pass goes. I mean, Mammoth weren't even following the puck. They were following Draisaitl. He didn't even have the puck. Their camera or whatever. or whoever's doing the cameras. Chipped into the near corner. Oilers take it behind their own net. And chipped into the bench area, I believe. We'll have a draw, 17:46. Another post. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm probably behind. Yeah, no, it's 40. Yeah, it would be 44 for me. Well, no, I don't know if it'd be 44 if they do tax on this. I get taxed for Xbox monthly pass, but I don't think you do for streaming. All right, draw. Oilers dump it in. It's actually on net. Vejmelka back out to the neutral ice. Mammoth dump it in. Behind the net, Skinner, and they work it out. The far boards, neutral ice collision. Oilers can't hang on to it. Mammoth retreat to their own end. Now they say 10-7 shots on goal. Yeah, that dump in. Vejmelka behind the net in the far corner. Who is that? Oh, Schmidt is 88. Okay. At the blue line. Shot blocked by Schmidt. Sent behind the net. I got to make sure I'm live. Puck comes free. Shot and a goal right outside the slot. Yeah, I know I'm behind because I'm on a streaming app. Oilers tie it up. 2-2. That is Howard, number 53. Great feed from behind the net to just outside the crease, and he buried it. Again, it's blocker side because I believe Vejmelka's a lefty because he wears the glove on the right. Could just beat him blocker side high. Wasn't Vejmelka's fault. I mean, Tanev got there late. There was just no help. Howard from Henrique at 3:13. Yeah, you guys will be ahead if you're watching because streaming apps are going to be behind cable or satellite feeds. And me sending it over YouTube slows it down too. All right. 2-2, 10-9 shots in Mammoth. 16:24 to go in the second. Behind the net, up the near boards. Mammoth get it out of their own end, up the right wing. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he was going to do a drop pass or center it to the slot. It's a turnover. Oilers had it into the O-zone, but now the Mammoths send it behind their own net, up to center ice. Dumped in from neutral ice to the far corner. Now behind the net. Kulak has it. Pass to the far side boards. Schmaltz intercepted it. No, he gets the pass. Must have been number 9. They missed a glorious opportunity on a pass just outside the crease. Must have been Keller that had it. Schmaltz ended up with it. Schmaltz up the near boards. Cross ice pass, I think, to Keller. He lost it in the far corner. And Mammoth keep it in to the far boards. Shot blocked. Oilers have it. 15:06 to go. Pass up the boards. Offside. I thought they might allow it, but yeah, he was way offside, I thought. 14:58. 10-9 shots on goal. Yeah, are they showing the last goal? Yeah. Great feed, though. On the money from Henrique. And Howard buried it just outside the crease. All right. Face off. Taken behind the Mammoth net. In the near boards. Finally out of the zone for the Mammoth. Far boards. Drop pass. In the slot. Shot. Good save by Skinner and hangs on at 14:38. Oh, we got pushing and shoving after the whistle. Carcone, Wallman. Who else involved? Yeah, good stop by Skinner on the close shot. I was going to say backhander, but that was a forehand by, I believe it was by Kraus, C-R-O-U-S-E, of the Mammoth. All right, draw to the far side face-off circle in the Oiler end. We're still waiting on the linesman. And he says, psych, nope, we're going to do it again, and we're going to kick out the Mammoth player. Finally, he drops it. Wow, I think that shot got on net. Saved by Skinner, if it was. Up the near boards, Mammoth keep it in. Long shot from the blue line is into the far corner. Deflected wide, or blocked wide. Up the near boards. And in their own end, Mammoth have it. Neutral ice. Near face-off circle. Battle for the puck. Carcone's there. Edmonton has it behind their own net. Pass, and they regroup in their own end and send it up the near boards. And okay, I think it was a delayed offsides. I thought they were about to say icing, but I think he just had his hand up for a delayed offsides. Dumped in by Mammoth to the near corner. Sent up the near boards, not out. Back for a battle in the far corner. Still in the O-zone for the Mammoth. Shot. Don't think that got through. I think it was blocked by Bouchard. Bouchard sends it up the near boards. Dumped in. Mammoth try to get it out the far boards and do eventually. Into their own end. Ekholm sent it up, has it into the O-zone to the far face-off circle. Shot. Blocked or rebound way down the length of the ice into their own end. 2-2, 12:53 to go now, second period. And let's see. In their own end. Red line dumping by Mammoth along the near board. Centering pass got through everybody and kept in at the blue line for the Mammoth. I think, I see Peterka out there now. Dumped in by Schmidt. Man, finally the Oilers get it to center ice. They got a 2-on-2. McDavid centers shot. What a save if it was on net by Vejmelka. Otherwise, that might have been high or wide. Other way. Centering pass. Shot. Oh, my gosh. Did Skinner save that or was that blocked? Golden opportunity on each end for both teams. Or, each offense had an opportunity last two trips or possessions. All right, red line dump in by the Mammoth. Skinner lost it behind the net. They center. It's a goal. Wow, that was bad. Skinner misplayed that and turned it over behind his own net, and the Mammoth take the 3-2 lead at 11:41 to go in the second period. 11-9 shots on goal. Just a bad turnover by Skinner. Sportsnet will not be getting renewed. Robin Taylor. Oh, my gosh, what were you doing, Skinner? Schmaltz picked his pocket and found, who was that? That was a terrible play. Barrett Hayton on the easy shot from just outside the crease. Second goal of the year. They got to give Schmaltz an assist. This can't be unassisted. That was brutal. Bad play by Skinner. All right, we're back underway. Mammoth have it in their own end. Shot and saved by Vejmelka at 11:28. Did we get the under? No, I guess we didn't get the under 14 yet. So now we have a TV timeout. Yep, Schmaltz picked his pocket and found Hayton just outside the crease, and he buried it because Skinner couldn't get back in time. Just a misplay by the goalie behind his own net. Oh, they gave Sergachev, they had an assist for him as well. I knew Schmaltz would get one. He's got 10. No penalties so far. That's a shocker. All right, we can go through the second period goals by Ekholm. So Ekholm's 14. Did I already do this? I may have already done this. We'll just do it again. Ekholm gets it near faceoff circle, blast. I think, off the bar and in. He beat him, what would be blocker side, I think. And then Isaac Howard from Enrique, number 53. It was a great feed from behind the net, right up front. And he buried it blocker side as well, high. So that made it 2-2, and now Hayton just gave the lead back to the Mammoth. Pardon me, my brain is just not okay. Let's check the rest of the board. Did we get any? I think we got a final recently. Let's see what we got. Yep, Red Wings 5, Blues 2 in St. Louis. Jets 4-3 over the Wild in overtime in Minnesota. Lightning 5-2 over the Predators. We got the rest of these, I think. We can go through them again. 12-9 shots on goal now for Utah. Man, not a lot of shots on goal, but we do have a 3-2 game. Oh, great. I think it just froze. Oh, come on. I swear to God, this app's going to crash. I know it. Great. All right. Well, I'll keep an eye on NHL.com here. Awesome. My God. ESPN app is god-awful. Yeah, I may have to reboot my computer or my TV. It's frozen. Should I unplug it and plug it back in? Here, let me hit home. Nope. Yep, the app finally crashed. Well, I didn't have to reboot the TV. That's twice tonight, one each game. All right, we'll get the clock rolling because it's obviously rolling. Looks like Edmonton gets a shot on goal soon. As I wait for ESPN. God, this app is garbage. Absolute garbage. The instability is just so bad. You know what? I'm going to steer clear of Sportsnet. We'll go to the Mammoth again. Oh my gosh. All right, what do we got? 10:50 to go. All right, I'll pause the clock at 10:50. 12:10 shots on goal. Well, nope, still moving. Yeah. Although I'm ahead. Let's make sure we're live. It says I am. Okay. All right, Edmonton going the other way. 10:44 to go. Battle for the puck in the far corner behind the Mammoth net. Oilers take it over. Draisaitl near boards sends it around to the far face-off circle. Sent back behind the net. Centering pass and gloved. It looked like Nugent Hopkins had a chance outside, but Vejmelka was able to glove it down at 10:23. Yep, 10:23 to go. It's still 12-10 shots on goal. Luckily, I don't know how many. I've missed like 3 goals, I think, in 3 different games when I've had the app crash on me too. I think it's McDavid in the face-off circle for the draw. Near face-off circle in the Mammoth defensive end. Yep, and they kicked out McDavid. Nugent Hopkins will step in. Finally, the puck is dropped. Another broken stick. There was a bunch in the other game I did. McDavid in the near face-off circle. Skates around into the slot. Drop shot, pass, shot, save, big rebound in the slot. Another shot blocked. Mammoth player without a stick. If it's a defenseman, one of the forwards should give him his stick. Behind the net, Mammoth finally get it out down the length of the ice. This will be icing, but at least the Mammoth will be able to get 5 sticks on the ice again. 9:51. It was Krause, I think, that broke his stick. Krause and Cole are out there. Marino. It says Marino, though. Yeah, Krause, McBain, Stenlund are the forwards, and Marino and Cole. All right, 9:51. We're halfway through the game. It's 3-2 Mammoth. Oilers have it in the neutral zone. McDavid in the near boards. Obviously, the Mammoth are going to need a line change real soon. Puck is sent behind the net. Up the far boards, kept in. McDavid to the net, in the crease, puck loose, rebound. Behind the net, Draisaitl sends it up the near boards, kept in. Bouchard trying to get it to Draisaitl. It's worked up to, Ekholm? Or what's his name? I'm sorry, I'm blanking on his name. Draisaitl in the far corner. This is like a power play at the blue line. Blast. Too high. Behind the net, McDavid scoops it up in the near corner. Back to the blue line. Shot. Down low. Draisaitl in the near corner and taken by, again, that is, Ekholm. And they dump it in again. I think some of the Mammoth may have gotten a change, if not all, by now. They dump it in again. It's behind the Oilers' net, so if they haven't changed by now, they should be finishing it up now. Peterka in the far boards. Worked free. They pass it to the near boards. Near corner. Peterka behind the net. Looking. Back to the blue line. Chipped into the far corner now. Battle along the boards. Peterka in the far faceoff circle. Oilers take it, and they'll get it to neutral ice and dump it in from the red line all the way to the far corner. 8 minutes to go, second period. And brought in by the Mammoth. They send it behind the Oilers' net. Schmaltz back to the blue line. Cross ice pass. Sent around again behind the net. Battle for the puck. Into the near corner. Oilers trying to dig it out. Schmaltz has it. Centers it. But can't get a shot off. To the near or far face-off circle. Almost out. Kept in at the blue line. Oilers had it. They could have poked it free for a breakaway, but they couldn't. Would have been, who is that? All right, pass to the far side. Oilers have it in the far face-off circle. Centering pass gets stolen, I think, by Schmaltz or Keller. Schmaltz sends it to the near boards. Centered again. Might be Keller this time, though. Shot blocked by the Oilers. 12-11 shots on goal in favor of the Mammoth. The puck's at neutral ice, right in front of the penalty box area. Ooh, tripped. I think he was incidental. I don't think it was deliberate. Oilers have the puck again. And sent across. Far face-off circle. Back to the blue line. Bouchard slap pass. Shot. Big rebound and a goal by the Oilers. Draisaitl. There you go, Violet. You called it. Vejmelka gave up a huge rebound on the blast, and it went to the far faceoff circle, and Draisaitl buried it. Who had that shot? Because that was a wicked rebound. Yeah. I mean, Vejmelka, it's his fault for giving up a big rebound, but there was nothing he could do. The defense didn't help him out at all in the far faceoff circle. So it should be Draisaitl, what, his 9th of the year? No, 8th, they're saying. It's not on his... Should be an assist to the guy who had the blast, but we'll see. 13-12 shots on goal. Now Edmonton. Center ice draw as we're under 6.5 to go, second period. No, Violet, you were fine. You didn't have to retract it. You called the goal. Plenty of time left. You were right. You don't have to delete it. All right, 6:08 to go. 3. I got to speed up the clock. Sorry. 6. Yeah, I got to speed it up. There we go. Now I should be in. Behind the Mammoth net, near corner, up the near boards, to the blue line, shot by Ekholm. Rebound again, and another. It's almost the same goal from the far faceoff circle. 5:50 to go in the second, and the Oilers explode into the lead with 2 quick goals. This time, a blue line shot and a big rebound given up by Ekholm. I'm sorry, Vejmelka. Yeah, you called it. Plenty of time. Yeah, I mean, nothing. Just another big rebound and no defensive help in the far faceoff circle. You know, I mean, yeah, it's Vejmelka's fault for giving up a big rebound. This one was by Emberson. Assist on Draisaitl's goal to Wallman and Bouchard. And this is Emberson from Ekholm. All right, so Ekholm did take the initial shot, which had the huge rebound, which led to the goal. 2 very similar goals. Shots from the near side. Rebounds went to the far faceoff circle and were buried off the rebound, and just not enough time for Vejmelka to recover. This one sent behind the Utah net. Nugent Hopkins had it in the slot. He gets poke checked away from the puck as well. And into the far boards. Schmaltz dumps it in behind the Oiler net. Battle in the near corner. Somebody lost their stick. They retrieved it for the Oilers. And at neutral ice, McDavid picks up the puck in the far faceoff circle. Centering pass off a skate. And pass ahead to Peterka. Centering pass and a backhand shot. How did that not go in? Skinner. Oh, Skinner is down, and the puck almost went over him. Big collision behind in the corner. Another shot and a save by Skinner. Oh, my goodness. So many chances for the Mammoth to get to the equalizer. And I think Peterka, maybe Cooley on the shots. Skinner standing tall. Oh, they didn't get any shots on goal in there? 4:42. We got the under... Yeah, he had to glove it down while he was laying down. That was an incredible save by Skinner. And we head to commercial. Wow. Let's go, Oilers. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Had to stretch. Good gravy. All right. My teams are... the Los Angeles Kings. I like Kopitar and Doughty. Want Doughty or Kopitar to do well in his and the Kings to do well in his final year. And I know the Oilers have beaten the Kings, and they've beaten their brains in every playoff run, like 3 in a row or 4 out of 5 or something ridiculous. And I also pull for the Carolina Hurricanes because the local team, the Chicago Wolves, are their affiliate. So can get to see some of the Wolves players I watched last season get called up this year. But yeah, I want to see the Canadian teams do well. I'm not one of those Americans who's like, oh, it's always keep the streak alive. Don't let the Canadian teams win the cup. It's time for a Canadian team to win it. Definitely was rooted for the Oilers the last two playoffs. Did not want the stupid Panthers either time. All right, we got to make sure they say we're alive. What happened on this last rush? Cooley had a shot at a backhander. Skinner saved it. Went into the near boards. Some puck got deflected up in it might have hit the goal post too. Then Cooley popped one up. And Gunther was outside the crease, and then that was the one Skinner gloved out of the air. They got one shot on net from Gunther at the end. None of those other ones were on net. I guess that one did hit the goal post then, because it's 15-13 Edmonton shots on goal. All right, up the near boards and down the length of the ice. This is going to be a Oiler icing at 4:31. All right, we got to look at the Oilers bench on a cutaway shot. Draw taken behind the Oiler net, up the near boards and out. Battle at the penalty box area. And puck is free. Peterka has it. He sends it into the far corner for the Mammoth. Schmaltz is there. Centering pass off a stick. Kept in. Sent into the far corner. Kept in. Dumped in again by the Mammoth. Oilers have it behind their own net. Center ice pass. Up to a drop pass here. Near face-off circle. Battle in the near corner. Now to the far boards. Kept in at the blue line. McDavid in the far corner. Two Mammoth players are there. Puck comes free. Nugent Hopkins couldn't get a stick on it. And sent out to neutral ice by the Mammoth into the ozone. Oiler player tripped. Caught a bad edge and might have been, offsides on the Mammoth? I got to listen. Nope, they're not saying anything. All right, 3:24 to go. We'll have a draw coming up. Now they took a shot away for Edmonton. It's 14-13. Can Utah win? Sure, there's plenty of time. They're only down one, but thanks for the comment. They were just up 3-2, so yeah, they have as good a shot as the Oilers. I mean, yeah, they're down 4-3, but don't count them out yet. And thanks for the comment. Let's see if there were any other finals yet. Did we get one? No, nothing new, I don't think. Wait, did we just get one? No. All right, we got, Jets just beat the Wild in overtime 4-3 in Minnesota. Okay, that's what that was. Stars up 1-0 on the Capitals. Seguin scored on the power play. There's only 9:05 to go in the third. Seguin scored 43 seconds into the second period. Heiskanen and Rantanen were the assisters. Seguin's third of the year. Looks like Kyle Connor, his fifth, was the game winner from Scheifele and Morrissey for the Jets. Hawks up 5-3 on the Senators, 14:05 to go. 6-4 Avalanche, second intermission. That's a crazy high score. All right. And Rangers up 1-0 on the Canucks, 18-15 in the second. Zibanejad with the goal. Canadians up 1-0 on the Kraken. Caulfield with the goal. King Sharks should be getting going in the next 10 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes. All right, 15-13 shots on goal, Edmonton. They have the 4-3 lead, 3:24 to go. We're still waiting for the linesman to drop the dang puck. And Oilers have it in their own end, up the near boards, down the length of the ice for icing. Oh, okay. I thought it got tipped, but apparently not. All right, face-off in the Oilers' end, far face-off circle. In the far corner, battle for the puck. Up the boards. Nope, Schmaltz keeps it in. Somebody lost his stick for the Oilers. He picks it up. And it finally leaves the zone. And it's at neutral ice. The Oilers have it, far boards, far face-off circle. Sent around into the near corner, up the near boards. I think Keller got it to Schmaltz. And Oilers have it in their own end, under 2:40 to go. 17-13 shots on goal. Why do these shots keep going up and down so much? Official scorers must be making a lot of edits or something. Excuse me. Kept in. Sent to McDavid in the far corner. He centers it. Near face-off circle. Near corner. Shot. Big rebound again by... and they work it to the slot, and McDavid buries it from the far face-off circle. 5-3 Oilers. And they have erupted for the last 3 straight goals. They were down 3-2. Now it's 5-3 Oilers. Again, Vejmelka gave up another big rebound from the near side. That time, Peterka swept it to the far boards, but it was a give and go by McDavid. He got it right back and buried it. Blocker's side. It was a great give and go. McDavid to... I missed who had it. We'll check the assister. Nugent Hopkins, I think, was the give and go. And Wallman, the other assisters. The other assist. Second goal of the year for McDavid. Yeah, I forgot. He had been a little bit cold to start. And a shot and a save by Skinner at 154. So should be 18-14 shots. Nope. They didn't give him a shot on goal. All right. All right, so don't know how long it's been since goal number 1, but McDavid gets one here in the second period to give the Oilers a 2-goal lead at home. Draisaitl on the draw, and they kicked. I don't know. Draisaitl is pissed. I thought they kicked the Mammoth out. Yeah, he's yelling at the linesman. This pisses me off. Just drop the puck. So Draisaitl's still on the draw, and the Oilers win it, and they send it out of the zone. But the Mammoth take it at the red line into the O-zone, far face-off circle, far boards battle, and sent in behind the net. Battle in the near corner, chipped out, up ahead, a breakaway. And how in the world did Vejmelka make that save? It could be 6-3. Oh, my goodness. Another breakaway. And he just stuck his leg out and robbed Roslovic, I think, on a backhander. Or no, is he a four? No, I guess he's a righty. That was oh my gosh, he could have tucked it in the post. Oh, and it actually was heading towards the net, and he brought his right leg in and pinched his legs together to keep that from going over the line. Roslovic was absolutely robbed. And Vejmelka keeps it a 2-goal deficit for the Mammoth. McDavid, far boards, to the blue line, to the near boards, dumped in, near corner, battle for the puck. Mammoth with the puck. Now, centering pass by the Oilers. That nearly was a good chance. They're going the other way, but it's stolen at the red line. No, both teams have now turned it over at the red line. We're under a minute to go. Battle in the far corner. Looks like McDavid has the puck. His pass is knocked down, and the Oilers dump it in from the red line in front of the penalty box. Sent around the boards. Mammoth have it in their own end, up ahead, and chipped to neutral zone by the Oilers. Mammoth tried to send it up the far side boards, and Oilers have it again. We got under 24 seconds to go, second period. Back in their own end. Pass to the right wing, dumped in behind the net into the near corner. 8 seconds to go, second period. Behind the Mammoth net. Shot is deflected into the near corner netting with 1 second to go. Shots are still 18-13 somehow. All right. Sorry, my eyes are itchy. All right. So I assume, yeah. So the Oilers pulled their goalie because there's only 1 second. Makes sense. So Skinner's on the bench for this face-off in the far face-off circle of the Mammoth end. Oh, my gosh. And they kicked Draisaitl out of the draw. Come on. Just drop the puck. So stupid. Just shut your mouth and let the puck out of your hand. Oh, my gosh. This is insane. And he kicked somebody out again. Now he kicked out a Mammoth player. There's 1 second. Just drop the puck. Schmaltz takes the draw. And no shot. So that's the end of the second period. 3 straight goals by the Oilers. And they take a 5-3 lead to the final 20-minute session coming up. 20-minute period. All right. So 5-3 Oilers after 2 periods. All right. It was what was it? It was 2. Was it? Oh my gosh, it was 2-0 Mammoth after 1. And now they're down 5-3. Unbelievable. Oh my God, tell me this froze again. No. Okay, thank God. Their broadcast froze it. Okay. It's so frustrating. All right. All right. Well, Cooley struck first from Gunther. Peterka unassisted. That was the 2-0 lead after 1. Then Ekholm tied it from Draisaitl and Bouchard. They got him on the board, made it 2-1 Mammoth. The equalizer was Howard from Henrique. Then Hayton actually gave Utah the 3-2 lead from Schmaltz and Sergachev. Then 3 straight goals. Draisaitl from Wallman and Bouchard. and Emberton from Enrique. Is it Henrique or Enrique? And Ekholm. Then McDavid, his second goal from Nugent Hopkins. Great give and go with Nugent Hopkins and Wallman. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, thanks, Violet. Appreciate it. Unbelievable. 3 straight goals and 5 of the last 6 goals. They 5-1 Oilers in the second period. Just incredible. 22 seconds in, 3:13 in, 8:19 for the Mammoth, then 13:33, 14:10, and 17:56. Henrique. Is it Henrique or just Henrique? I guess it's Henrique. You're right. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Henrique. Yeah, I got to check pronunciation sometime. Or have Hockey Reference up. I appreciate it. Yeah, it makes sense. Henrique. I already just blanked on his number again, too. 19. Okay, Henrique. Adam Henrique. I appreciate it. All right, let's... Yeah, just a reminder of what's coming up this week in the next 5 days, I should say. I gotta check. Is this? Nope, it fell behind. Awesome. Let's check this. Yeah, thanks, Bog. I know my channel does the handles instead of the channel name. It's just something YouTube did. They control it. I can't change it. So apologies. My handle and channel name are the same, so it's always Sinbin Stream. It's just the dang @ sign shows up now. Well, let's double check this real quick. Oh, somebody voted for the NFL on Sunday. Well, I'll have to leave the vote open. Yeah, I guess I could stick to NFL on Sunday. I'm practically doing hockey every other day other than Friday. I'm just kind of done with some of these Monday night and Thursday night matchups. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, especially if you like what we do here on Sinbin Stream. Doing one or both does help with YouTube recommending us to other potential viewers, and that will in turn help grow the channel for us. All right. So let me fix. Looks like we're doing football unless the vote changes. And those 2 games aren't too bad. So I don't mind sticking with a little bit of football. Really wish I had the Packers. But the Bears are on at the same time, and I'm in the Chicago viewing area. All right, so let me fix that real quick. For now, yeah, we'll go with that. And if the vote changes, we'll adjust. But yeah, and again, it's only Blue Jackets, Islanders, and Devils, Ducks. I'm not gonna miss out on doing those teams. I do like these Western Conference teams, like Edmonton. Utah just did Vegas today. Carolina is about the only real Eastern team, I kind of like. LA is my team, so yeah, that's fair. Shouldn't completely abandon the NFL. So Chiefs at Bills 325 as of now, unless the voting changes. And the nightcap Seahawks Commanders. I do have a member who's a Commanders fan, so hopefully she'll join us that night. Oh, I think I need to The names are too long. And I misspelled Commanders. Commanders. I think I'm going to have to do, yeah, let's just do KC Buff. It's too long. You'll know what it means. KC Buff and C Wash. And I'll get the little football. All right, let's see how that looks. Whoops. And we'll get the footballs real quick. 1 second. All right. 1 second. We'll fix that. So pretty exciting game so far. Lots of goals. 5-3. We still got 20 minutes to go. All right, there we go. Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, followed by Seattle Seahawks, Washington Commanders. All right, but we still got plenty of hockey coming up. Thursday game, Friday afternoon, then the triple header on Saturday. And again, I think we'll be back with hockey on Monday. I think the Monday game is Cowboys Cardinals. I think I'm going to pass on Cowboys Cardinals. And I think next Thursday, I think my son's flag football game might be a little later anyways. I don't think I'll be able to do Thursday night football, but you know, that's still next Thursday, so we're a little bit away from that. 28th, let's see, 29, 30, 31, 1st and 2nd of November. All right, that'll work. Let's close that out now. Hockey's got the clock going. All right, I'm going to take, well, let's do a quick, got to at least do the Connor McDavid goal visualizer. It was a great give and go. So, of course, 97. He'll give it to Nugent Hopkins, who will give it right back, and he'll bury it. So, yeah, and again, we're going to watch it again because it was another huge rebound by Vejmelka. There was a shot from here, right here. There's a big rebound. Peterka cleared it to the far boards, but they got it back to McDavid, give and go with Nugent Hopkins, and he buried it. So Vejmelka giving up some big rebounds. That's what's led, really, to the last 3 goals and the 2-goal lead for the Oilers. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll put the scores up. You can keep an eye on. Let's see if we had a recent final. Stars held on. The Seguin goal held up 1-0 over the visiting Capitals. That was the newest final. So we still got, this game is just underway. First intermission, Canadians in Seattle over the Kraken 2-0. We still got 6 games in progress. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back. Thanks, everybody, for watching and chatting. I do appreciate your support of the channel. All right, I'll get the music going real quick. Something maybe mellow. Yeah, thanks. We got picked up a few subs tonight. I do appreciate. Again, I'm trying to get back into hockey. I'm really enjoying it. I just don't like the NBA as much, and really don't have any interest in baseball. I love the WNBA, so that got me back into basketball, hoping that translates to like men's and women's college basketball for me as well. All right. Your library. Let's go to the second page. I don't think I've played anything off the second page yet. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Just about set for the third period as well. Excuse me. All right, you know what's coming up. Tomorrow's an off day. I don't get the one game on NHL Network. I know. Do need to rest my voice. It's been a few weeks since I took a Saturday off, started doing hockey on Saturdays, at least one game. All right, let's reset the clock as we get ready. 21-14 the shots are. Man, they're making some edits in the Edmonton official scoring tonight. Good Lord. Oh, yeah, and they still have Edmonton as empty net. That reminds me, I need to take that down. There we go. All right, let's see if, well, also if they made any changes here. McDavid from Nugent Hopkins and Wallman. Emberson from Henrique and Ekholm. Draisaitl from Wallman and Bouchard. Barrett Hayton from Schmaltz and Sergachev. Howard from Henrique. Ekholm from Draisaitl and Bouchard. Peterka still unassisted. Cooley from Gunther. Okay. And no penalties yet. That's the other shocker. I mean, I guess there hasn't been anything too bad. All right, we're still in a commercial break. This is making me a little nervous. Oh my God, that was a hard comeback off that break. That was not very smooth. Yeah, go live. Are we live? Okay. Yeah, all right. Getting ready for the start of the third period. Why did it... What was the significance of that SEG over there? Yeah. I don't know. Weird graphics, to say the least. All right. Oh, I need to move this. Got to be able to see that. All right. Should be ready to go. Not sure what the delay is here. Somebody has, it looks like tape on their lip, but it might be gauze on the Mammoth. All right, center ice draw from Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Start of the third. Mammoth dump it in from the red line. They're going right to left. And the Oilers in like an off-white and blue going left to right. They send it in to the O-zone behind the net and tried to center it, but the Mammoth take it the other way. Up the near boards. Schmaltz dumped it in, but Oilers have it in their own net end. Sorry. Miss Bouchard had it. He up the near boards. McDavid into the near corner. McDavid tries to send it back, but the Mammoth take it, go up the near boards. And now the Oilers bring it and dump it in from the near board. That was Nugent Hopkins who dumped it in. Far boards battle for the puck. Dumped in again from the red line by the Oilers. 18:51 to go in the game. Off the far boards, and Mammoth take it in their own to their own end and pass it between the defensemen. Now a center ice pass dumped into the... Oh, almost a shot on goal right outside the crease. Skinner just pokes it away into the near corner. Not sure if that was a shot on goal or not. The puck took a nice bounce for the Mammoth on the dump in. Into the far corner. And we got a whistle at 18:18. Didn't see or hear what that whistle was about. Yeah, Krause put a backhander just wide of Skinner. Wow. Okay, so yeah, it took like a nice bounce for the Mammoth, and then Krause put a backhander, but it went wide of the net against Skinner. All right, nope. Linesman didn't feel like dropping it. He said, psych. Finally, on the second attempt, we actually get it. And dumped in by, who was that? Mata of the Mammoth. Puck came free. I don't know if they got a shot on net in front of the crease. We got a whistle. at 18:07. I think we got our first penalty of the night. Cross-checking on 38. I thought he said 28. It's O'Brien. I swear he said 38, but it was 20. Or I thought he said 28 and it was 38. Boy, where was the cross-check? Oh, in the crease, he knocked a player down. I think that's what the call was. Yeah, he cross-checked him in the back, just inside the crease. So power play, McDavid's out there. Oh, geez, we still didn't get the draw. Just drop the puck. Oh, okay. I like hockey. You know, to each his own. I don't have any fantasy teams, so I don't really care. I just like hockey. Hockey's cheaper to watch too than the NBA. NBA is much more expensive. WNBA is the cheapest. All right, Oilers from the slot, a shot by what was that? I think it was Bouchard, and the puck's at neutral ice. Bouchard with the puck carried into the near corner. McDavid battling. Draisaitl is there too. And Mammoth take it behind their own net to center ice. Oh, sorry. The ESPN app. It's I didn't know that's what you were saying. Sorry. It's ESPN Plus or ESPN Select. Sorry. I totally misunderstood your question. I'm sorry about that. I can't remember if there's a yearly pass. I'm only doing. There might be a cheaper rate for a yearly pass, but I'm going monthly because I don't want to be tied into it and not be able to switch back to ESPN Unlimited in case I need it for the Stanley Cup playoffs. Yeah, I apologize. You're welcome. I totally misread what you were saying. I thought you were sorry. Into the near board. Still the power play. A little time left. Shot, and that is deflected into the near boards. Edmonton has it. Back to the blue line. Power play's almost dead. It's 23-14 shots on goal. And Edmonton can't keep it in. It's at neutral ice. Who's that? Up the near boards. Into the O-zone. Oilers have it. Turned it over to the near faceoff circle. Either a lost stick or a broken stick. Again. Near faceoff circle. Centering pass. Gets through. Shot from the far faceoff circle. Might have been saved by Skinner. And cleared down the length of the ice. No icing. Didn't reach that far. Up ahead. Neutral ice. And offsides on the Mammoth at 15:22. Like, I think you could obviously switch when your year is up, but that's why I'm going to pay monthly so that I can switch back to unlimited anytime I want. So, all right, Oilers dump it in, and they chase it in the near corner. Centering pass got through, though, and they have it in the far faceoff circle. Another centering pass. That shot is saved by Vejmelka. And the Mammoth have it and turn it over in the far faceoff circle. Centering pass gets away. Finally, Peterka gets it to the neutral ice. And there's a battle for the puck behind the Oiler net into the near corner. Centering pass goes through everybody again to the far boards. Into the far corner. Now behind the net. In the near faceoff circle. Back to the blue line. Peterka shot. Big rebound. That's put wide as well. And Skinner freezes it. Looked like Peterka got a pretty good shot on net. I don't know if it got deflected. Should have been a rebound, and they weren't able to bury it. So Mammoth still trailed by 2, 23-16. All right. Face off in the far. Oh, I forgot to stop the clock. Gosh darn it. I don't know why. Oilers into the O-zone. McDavid centers it right in front of the crease, and it's frozen by Vejmelka at 14-13. I think Nugent Hopkins may have put it on net. Although it still says 23-16 shots on goal, but these Edmonton scorers seem to be slow on shots, and then they sometimes take them away. It's very bizarre. Very hit or miss on how they do the shots. All right. Face-off draw in their own net from the far near circle to the far circle. Dumped in by Edmonton again, though. Far boards. Not out. McDavid drop pass to the blue line. Ekholm tried to get a shot or a pass, and the Mammoth go the other way. Into the far corner. Behind the net. Mammoth take it back. Behind the net. Ekholm in the near boards. Chips it out. McDavid going the other way. In the near faceoff circle. Backhander. Vejmelka made the save. Puck is loose. Comes free to McDavid in the far boards. He sends it back to the blue line. A shot. And a glove save by Vejmelka at 13:26. That should be the under 14 media timeout. I don't think that last one was on net. I think he caught it outside the crease. But pretty good attempt there on a backhander. Oilers had some more opportunities. 25-17 shots on goal. Feel like I got to check the by period shots because, man, it doesn't seem like Mammoth have gotten many lately. All right, we got the player roster. We got the game summary. Yeah, Mammoth had 9 in the first, 5 in the second. They had 2 goals on 9 shots in the first, 1 goal on 5 shots in the second, and now they've only got 3 in the third. Whereas Edmonton, yeah, they did take 1 away. Edmonton had 5 in the first, no goals. Then they had 5 goals on 16 shots. Still unbelievable. And in such quick order, too. Those 3 straight were bang, 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 it seemed like. And now they have 4 in the third and lead 25-17 on shots on goal and also 5-3 on the scoreboard. Let's see if anybody else had a final. Yeah, I think the Blackhawks game is final. 7-3 in Chicago. Blackhawks over the Senators. So we got, 5 games still going. Oh, hey, the Kings. Corey Perry with his 3rd. And now they got to kill a power play. And, okay, it says we're still live coming out of the break. Canadians still up 2-0 on the Kraken. First intermission, Rangers 1, Canucks 0. I'm sorry, make that the second intermission. Zibanejad on the goal. Avalanche leads 7-4 over the Devils. That would, if it stands, that'll end the Devils' 9-game winning streak. All right, back underway. Apologies. 13:15 to go. Mammoth in the near boards. Battle for the puck. Sent to the near corner. Still a battle for the puck. Under 13 minutes to go now. Far corner. Oops, excuse me. And we got a whistle. I think we got our second penalty of the night coming up. And this one probably on the Oilers. It's going to be on Bouchard, I believe. Well, I don't know. Hold on. Maybe. Yep. Okay, slashing on Bouchard. So a Mammoth power play coming up. Where was the penalty? Oh, yeah, he took a whack at Cooley. Kind of, yeah, he just took a two-handed baseball bat swing at his leg. So, good call. Whoops. Oh, shoot, I didn't fix the clock. Yeah, let's delete that, fix the clock, then put the penalty in. Number 2, Bouchard. All right, sent down the length of the ice by the Oilers after the draw. 12:45 to go. Centering pass, glove down by the Oilers, kept in by Keller at the blue line, sent behind the Oiler net. And in the near boards, battle, centering pass, far face-off circle, back to the near. Shot from the far face-off circle. That was wide, I believe. Oilers couldn't clear it out of the zone, though. Somebody had to get a stick. There's another shattered stick. That is shot to the... Looked like it was a save by Skinner. That's like 3 games in a row where I've seen multiple shattered sticks. Like 4 or more, it seems like, each game. Maybe this one's only a little bit less, but it's more than 2. All right. Keller sends it down. Near boards. He gets it back at the blue line at the point. Now far face-off circle. He switches positions. He gets it back. Far face-off circle. Down low behind the net. Now to the corner for Keller. They try to hit Schmaltz in the slot, and a good save by Skinner. Good opportunity by Schmaltz, and there's still 33 seconds to go on the power play. 25-18 shots on goal. I think it was Cooley who got the pass to Schmaltz, and Skinner with just a great save. Keller to Cooley, and then I don't think Schmaltz could lift it much. And it looks like they just completed a line change. Schmaltz heads to the bench. Draw controlled by the Mammoth. Near boards, back to the blue line. Long shot. A glove save by Skinner at 11:19. Still 24 seconds on the power play. Blue Jays win. Lots of hockey tonight, though. All teams playing, I think. Yep. The last game was the Kings at 10 Central, 11 Eastern. Still can't clear it. Mammoth keep it in. Shot from the far faceoff circle. Big rebound. That's put wide, though, behind the net. Now the Oilers send it down the length of the ice. 11 minutes to go. That should almost kill the penalty. One last rush. Up the far boards. They waved off the offsides in the far corner. Peterka is there. Oilers take it behind their own net. 10:45 to go. And we're playing 5-on-5, of course, now. 25-19 shots on goal. Battle for the puck in the near boards. Mammoth end. To the far boards. Far corner. Behind the net, Mammoth, their own net. Up the near boards to neutral ice. And dumped in. It's Ekholm, right? Why do I keep forgetting his name? Why am I blanking? Yeah, Ekholm. Trying to get it out of his own end. Now he gets it in the far board, sends it up to neutral ice. Mammoth send it back to neutral ice. up the near boards. Looks like, I think that's Draisaitl who just passed it. Now they get it out, and under 10 to go. Mammoth have it in their own end. I imagine both teams are probably getting changes here. Pass, and let's see. Edmonton takes it behind their own net. Pass up the near boards. Draisaitl to the right wing. Shot from the faceoff dot, and good save. Vamelka lost track of it and had to freeze it. It had bounced as it was starting to get by him, and he recovered quickly at 9:31, and we got the under 10 media timeout. 5-3 Oilers. All right, thanks for being here, Star Strider. Don't usually bet on hockey, but someone told me the money line favorite team always wins. This game is the last leg of the parlay. Well, good luck. Yeah. They've been in control of it, really, since they fell down 3-2. Then they had 3 quick goals to recover. Vamelka's been a little dicey, but Skinner's had a fairly solid game, I'd say, in net. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, anybody wants to do that, whether it's fantasy, wagering, whatever, no problem with it. I personally don't do it. I think it would just make me a nervous wreck trying to do it. So I personally don't do it, but I'm not opposed to it. All right, let's see. Did we get any other finals? I think we did. Avalanche 8, Devils 4. So that ends the 9-game winning streak for the Devils. Somebody had an 8-game winning streak. I think it was the Mammoth. No. Yeah, I think it is the Mammoth. I think the Mammoth are on an 8-game winning streak. Let me see. 31 votes in the poll. Yeah, Mammoth are in an 8-game winning streak, so both those streaks could end tonight. Yeah, Kings Sharks is at the first intermission. 1-0 Kings. Corey Perry on the goal. Draw taken behind their own net for the Mammoth. Schmaltz can't get it, though, and they send it back behind the net into the near corner. 9:20 to go. Schmaltz in the slot loses the handle to the far faceoff circle. That shot is blocked into the far corner by the Oilers. Kept in at the not kept in at the blue line. Oilers going the other way. They got a breakaway. McDavid he gets stuffed. He was going to try to backhand it, and I think a pretty good save attempt by Vamelka. All right, Oilers in their own end. Did they register a shot for that? Doesn't look like it yet. 25-20 Oilers shots on goal. All right. Long pass ahead into the far boards. Sent now behind the net into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Oilers keep it in at the blue line. They send it around behind the Mammoth net into the far corner. Now back up to the blue line, near boards. Draisaitl tried to chip it, and he dumps it into the far corner. Behind the net, near corner. Draisaitl again. Oh, that's not Draisaitl. Apologies. That was 49, not 29. Oh, no, Draisaitl is out there. I think he just got away with tripping somebody, unless that guy just lost an edge. But 7:50 to go. It is 26-20 shots on goal. 5-3 Edmonton. They have the puck. They dump it in. Mammoth in their own end up the near boards to the neutral ice. Puck is near the penalty box area. Mammoth take it back into their own defensive end. Up the boards. 67 shot. Glove save by Skinner. He didn't hang on, though. Kept in at the blue line by the Mammoth. Centered. Blocked in behind the net for the Oilers. And dumped in around to the far corner. Oh, big hit by the Oilers. And worked in the near corner. Behind the Oiler net. Pass to the far faceoff circle. And the Oilers have it. They're going the other way. One-on-one behind the Mammoth net and sent up the near boards. Kept in at the blue line, though, by the Oilers. Sent into the near corner. Kept in again. Sent into the near faceoff circle. McDavid got it back. It was either a save or it was off the side of the net. So I don't think it was on target either way. Actually, TV just gave it a shot. I don't know if I agree with that. 27-22, pass to the far boards. Got through everybody. Glove down at the blue line. Oilers keep it in. 6-14, keeping the pressure on. And now it's sent down the length of the ice, but they'll beat out the icing. Keller was there. He touches it up to Schmaltz in the far corner. Puck comes free. I think that's McDavid. He centers it. Now he gets it back on the left wing. It is Connor McDavid. He dumps it to the blue line. Long shot. McDavid in the far corner battling for the puck. 5:45 to go. Puck comes free around the Mammoth net. Back to the blue line. Now another shot blocked into the from the blue line into the near boards. Kept in again by the Oilers into the far corner. And chipped up the far boards. Not out. Draisaitl is there. Comes free. They center it. And Oilers just dump it in behind the Mammoth net. They are really killing some time here and minimizing any chance for a 2-goal comeback here by the Mammoth. I'm sorry. Yeah, by the Mammoth. Yeah. Sent to neutral ice. And that is Emberson, who's chipped it back in. Now, Peterka got it free, but the Oilers send it right back into neutral ice. Behind the net, into the far corner. Battle for the puck at the near boards. Up by the benches. I think we got a trip coming up on the Oilers, though. On Nugent Hopkins. No, not Nugent Hopkins. Sorry. 53, who is Howard, Isaac Howard. So we got a media timeout and a trip on Isaac Howard. He tripped Dylan Gunther. So 53 on the penalty for the Oilers. 4:34 to go. Oh, no. See, I got to fix it. 4:38 to go. And 27, where is it? 27-22 shots on goal. Oilers. All right, let me get that penalty up for the Oilers. So 5-on-4 for the Mammoth when we come out of this timeout. Or, media timeout, commercial break, etc., etc. All right. Well, I think we got another final to report. Let's look in. Nope, just Avalanche 8, Devils 4. Let's get some updates here. Still first intermission. Kings 1-0 over the Sharks in San Jose. 4:40 to go in the second. Canadians 2, Kraken 0. They're still on a power play. Rangers, thanks to Zibanejad, lead the Canucks in Vancouver 1-0. 17:55 to go. Still a minute on a Vancouver power play, though. Still says I'm live. All right, we're back from commercial, and it's a power play for Edmonton. Oh. All right. Face off, Oilers win it and clear it down the length of the ice. Vemelka plays it, and that is who's 98? Apologies. That is Sergachev. All right. They bring it into the O-zone, and it immediately goes back to neutral ice. Oilers have the puck. And now finally taken in. Keller has it near face-off circle, drop pass. Blue line pass. Far face-off circle. Mammoth with the puck. Blast from the near face-off dot by Gunther. That got through everybody. I don't think it was on net. And it's cleared down the length of the ice by the Oilers. Sergachev scoops it up behind the net. They reset. 3:35 to go. 3:33 in the third. Actually, under 3.5 now. Back at the blue line. To the far face-off circle. Down low, they had a centering pass right outside the crease. Couldn't get a stick on it. Gunther gets it in the near corner. Back. Cross-ice pass. Far face-off circle. Centering pass again. And nothing. I think it was Peterka. Couldn't backhand it in. Kept in at the blue line. Long shot. Rebound. I think to Schmaltz. He couldn't tuck it in. Gloved away. And Draisaitl, he almost had a chance at a breakaway, but quick recovery by the Mammoth. Oh, we got a whistle at 2:55. Gunther might have been the one that saved that. Hey, what's the call here? What's the whistle? Hand pass? No. McDavid was on that hand pass off the ice. So they're saying McDavid threw it? Must have been a late whistle because play continued for a little while. Oh, looks like the Mammoth have pulled their goalie as well. So he is on the bench. Extra attacker. So it's essentially a 6-on-4 for a little bit. And they have to get back to neutral ice. 26-23. They took a shot away from the Oilers. Dumped in. Farboard battle. Glove down. Mammoth keep it in. All right, it is even strength. 6-on-5 because of the empty net. Oilers have it at the neutral zone. Shot. And that's a empty net goal. And there goes my fracking ESPN app crashing again for about at least the second or third time tonight. 6-3 Oilers, though, on the empty net goal. 2:26 to go in the game. My gosh, ESPN, your app is crap. McDavid from Bouchard. So McDavid gets his second and third goal. That was an empty netter. Gotta imagine they'll put the goalie back in the game for good. All right, we'll just go back to the Oiler feed. I don't have time to try and select it. Thanks to this app crashing again. All right, back underway. They gave, Bouchard an assist. We got just over 2 minutes remaining. Sent in behind the net. I just barely, I knew the puck was in, and then it just froze and crashed again. All right. Under 150 to go. 27-23 the shots on goal. 143 to go. All right, Mammoth in their own end. And that's an icing on the Mammoth? Yeah, they did call it on Cole, number 28. 136 remaining, so a face-off in the Mammoth end. Yeah, I know. The app is such trash. I think it's on busier nights that like Saturday seems to be a bad night, and of course Tuesday there's every game on tonight. That's probably why it's crashing. It's still no excuse, but dang it. So the Mammoth win streak will halt at 8, and the Devils win streak at 9 halted tonight as well. Under a minute and a half to go. Dumped into the near corner by Nugent Hopkins. Behind his own net. Mammoth have it. Oilers trying to center it, and Vejmelka freezes the puck just outside the crease at 1:14. Love you, Simbin Admin. Ow, there goes my knee. We got 20, still 27-23 shots on goal. All right, just approaching a minute to go. Draw sent behind the Mammoth net. Yeah, again, we're on Sportsnet now. I just grabbed the quickest broadcast I could to finish up. Yeah, I think Vegas's feed, not Vegas, sorry, Utah's feed was pretty good, though. All right, dumped in by the Mammoth behind the Oiler net. A battle in the near corner, big hit. Kept in by the Mammoth. Shot, I think that was wide as Skinner. Kept in at the blue line, under a minute to go. Another shot. Gets into the near boards, and like nobody knew where it was for a second. It must have been deflected. And in their own net, or their own end, apologies, Mammoth with the puck. Under a half minute to go now. 22 seconds to go. Behind the Oiler net. They send it to neutral ice. Chip it ahead. Mammoth behind their own net. 10 seconds to go. This should be it. They make a last rush and don't get a shot on goal. Battle in the near corner. That is it. 3-6. Sorry. 6-3 Oilers is the final. Yeah, Devils. We may have lost, but we're in good. Yeah. Oh, Alex, I didn't know you were a Devils fan. Yeah, let's see. 6-3 final, though, Oilers. If you wouldn't mind, please consider hitting like and or subscribe before you head out of here. If you liked what we do here, doing one or both does help with getting YouTube to recommend the channel to other potential viewers, and that will also help with growing the channel. And I do appreciate everybody's support. Thanks for being here. Thanks for commenting. It really helps the live stream go smoother. I think it makes it more interesting for those watching and listening as well. 6-3 Oilers prevail. They were down 3-2 at one point in the second period, but they took the 5-3 lead and added an empty netter to boot in the third period. We'll show you the goal visualizer here. McDavid's here. He shoots it from about the red line or blue line area in the neutral ice around this area. Yep, there it is, into the net. All right. Again, assist by Bouchard on that one. All right, let's check the finals. You got your parlay. Yeah, thanks, Alex. Need to rest the voice for sure. Congrats, Soul Seeker. You hit your parlay. Good news. Happy for you. I don't think we have any other finals to report. Yeah, that was it. We went through all these. There's still a few games going on. Still 3 games going on. Rangers 1-0 over the Canucks. 11:54 to go. Second intermission. Canadians 2. Kraken 0. Just underway, second period. Kings 1, Sharks 0. If you have ESPN, you can enjoy the rest of that game. I don't. I have ESPN Plus, and you don't get the ESPN games with that. But not complaining. I do get quite a bit for $12.99 a month. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I do appreciate it. Thanks for your support of the Sinbin Stream channel here on YouTube. My voice is about shot. I'm going to call it a night. Going to enjoy my day off. Hope to see you for Rangers Oilers, 8 p.m. on Thursday. My son has flag football and don't really want to rush home for just the Ravens Dolphins, so we'll go with rather go with an 8 o'clock game over a 9 o'clock, and definitely want to avoid 9:30s. That's puts me on here past midnight Central, closer to 12:15 or whatever. So take care. Thank you all so very much. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Have a great Wednesday. Have a terrific Thursday. Hope to see you for Rangers Oilers, 8 o'clock Thursday night. Until then, I'm Sinbin Stream signing out, wishing you all well. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.